Sloan, and I am a parent of a boy that goes to Club Intermediate, and he has a teammate named Jacob Munoz, who on January 24th was diagnosed with a very severe form of cancer. I've just gotten to know Jacob this year, but he plays on the sports teams with all of our boys, and he's a sweet kid, and he has a great family, and he's been suffering really bad. So we just wanted to all come together because he's coming home after a 90-day intense chemotherapy treatment, and we wanted to show support for him and his family by just cheering him home and letting him know that we missed him and that we love him and that we're still around for his fight.
I think things are going really well. He had to stay in the hospital for 90 days to receive three very harsh, the hardest of the treatments that he will receive during his whole entire battle. He still has 19 more months of treatment to go, but because this was so severe and serious as far as chemotherapy goes and the effects on the body, he had to be hospitalized and he had to be secluded away from germs and other things and be monitored 24 hours a day. So he has not been home except for a 24-hour period to watch his sister graduate from high school, from Klein High School, and since then, other than that, he's literally lived at the hospital.
Yep.
I think what's so incredible about this entire opportunity for these kids is that they have learned to really become close to a teammate and a friend at school that maybe some of them really didn't know that well. And it's been so heartwarming to see the kids really have such a passion and a love and a support for Jacob. So we're really proud of them, and it's humbling to see this much support for him.
We have a GoFundMe for Jacob. It was put together by friends and family for those that want to support him that aren't in the Houston area, and it's under Jacob Munoz. Jacob Munoz to help pay for the medical bills because Yvette, his mother, had, of course, like any mom would, didn't want to leave his side, and most of the time she'd come home to stay home in the evenings with her three other children while Jacob's dad would stay at the hospital with him, and while one is at the hospital, one is at home, and then Yvette would get up very early, sometimes 4 in the morning, if not earlier, to get to the hospital. So needless to say, she had to resign from her position, and so those medical bills have piled up, and so there is a GoFundMe page for him.
And really important that everyone helps to contribute to that, even though that Jacob is coming home, because the expenses are still going to continue. I think sometimes with the homecoming we think everything's great, and we're absolutely encouraged by how well he's doing, but the expenses will continue, and I know that that's definitely a need for his family.
Every day from home, he's going to have a home health care. He's going to have to go once a week to an outpatient cancer facility and get what they call the monster chemo. So this is going to go on for another 19 months. They did a biopsy last week to see if he's definitely going to need a transplant or not for bone marrow, and they don't have the results of that yet. But you know, they're going through a rough time, so anything we can do to show them that we love them, we're going to do it.
This family, especially the parents, he's so blessed to have parents that I honestly don't know if I've ever met anyone or have talked to anyone that has so much strength and grace and power through this whole thing. Their faith and belief in God and their Christianity has gotten them through, and she has been so uplifting where I feel like she actually lifts us up on some days or that we lift her up. So her faith in God is just amazing, and any of us that meet her are lucky to call her friend.
Go, cheerleaders!
Jacob Shaw!